Welcome back everybody to Elder Scrolls Online. This is Tamrain Crafter and episode 13. Hopefully episode 13 will not be unlucky for some and unluckier for others.
Pleased to see you.
I'm sure he is. Go away.
May luck follow you.
Oh, thank you. Alrighty, let's check our backpack. 54 out of 70 is not a bad space. Tamrain, what are you doing? We have no points to spend there. We need to find another sky shard. That would be kind of fun. Alright. We have writs to do. Why don't we focus today on getting our writs done? Now the good thing about this is I don't have to go out and get most of my woodwork and stuff because I have other characters. Let's have a look at our clothier writ. Whoops, where'd we go? J for journal. Clothier. Rawhide. Alrighty. Let's see what we can craft. Writs are fairly easy once you get the stuff. Okay, I only have jute. Huh. Why is that? Is that because I don't have a high enough level? Let's check. So go into our craft. Clothing. No, I should be able to do that. Maybe, okay. I need to go find rawhide if I want to finish that writ. What was I saying about not having to go find my find my ingredients? So, alrighty. Well, in that case, let's see what other writs we can do. There's an anvil over here and a forge and where are you? Ashton's enchantments. What have these guys got in here? It's a jewelry station. I have not unlocked jewelry crafting. Actually, you know what? I really do want to unlock it. Holy dooly, that is a lot of pewter dust. That didn't even shift the dial, did it? Alrighty. I don't know. I can have a healthy necklace. Radio. Deep breath. We know what we're doing. Maybe. Let us. Okay. I know, I'm trying to be focused, and anyone's watched me before, they'll know exactly how hard I find that. Oh, yes. Fishing stick and lemon flower maz tea. Do I already know how to make those? I don't know. Let's find out. Use. Already known. Already known. Well, I guess we're going to sell those. Which I'll do at another time. Let's just zippity-doo-dah into here. That's right. I wanted to go into here. I want to check what weapons I've got. What items. Jewelry. Alright, collar of bones. Healthy. 866. I'm kind of liking that one. Heirloom. Healthy. Level 2, level 7. Let's not do that. This would be a better healthy option. Pewter ring of reduced feet. Stamina cost of abilities goes down. And reduced spell cost. Ooh. You know what? I might actually equip that. And let's see if we've put them on the right thing. No. Right, we're going to put this over here. We're going to grab this. We're going to put it over here. No. Yes. Alright, so now we have some more powerful rings, which means my research has probably gone down. Collar of bones looks like a really good option, so we'll replace that. And bind that to our account. Alright. Now we're going to research what we can. So we'll grab healthy. We'll research that, which will destroy that, but okay. And then we're going to destroy everything else. Oh wow, that got us into level 2. Fine. Research. We're researching. Fine. It's okay. Enchanting. Do we have anything we can break down? Do I want to put that on a weapon or something for now? Let's just check. Let's go to... I'm looking for something that doesn't have an enchantment on it. There, that looks good. Can we enchant that? Radio. Now I have an iron pauldron of health. Well, that was kind of cool. Alright, I need to acquire tar and make a trifling glyph of stamina. So we don't have tar, we might save up for that. Can I cook anything exciting? I need to make baked apples and lemon flower maz tea. Well, fine. We'll just zap that out, increase that. Oh, have ingredients and have the skills. Now we'll see what we can and can't do much more easily. Alright. Glory. And seeking a tenant. That's some housing and stuff. Hinzur. What's in my journal? Alright, so I need rawhide for my thing. I need to find some of those. I need to find apples, lemons, and rice. Let's see if we can do our woodworking writ before we leave. Possibly run down the road to the woodworking house. There we go. Actually, how much cash do I have on me? 1358. Have we expanded? It's that dog again. I should just talk to him and get that done. Aw, pathetic. I know, he makes me so sad. He's a leather worker. No, where's my bag merchant lurking? Taylor. It's a lot easier to find people if you actually just look them up. Okay, the bag merchant isn't in this area. Fine, let's go woodworking. Oh. Alright, you know what? I can't handle it anymore. We have to talk to this dog. Where'd it go? Alright, really? Giblets? Giblets, you want to talk to me? Hey, Papa. What's wrong? Oh, alright, well, let's go then. I know. Change your plan, guys. We're going to follow Giblets. I just can't help it. Blood and Crescent Moon. Where did Giblets run off to? Giblets, you're not helping. If you leave me behind, how can I follow you? Where'd he go?
Fool, your interference
Oh.
will not be tolerated.
That's not very nice. Man, I don't want to be assassinated this time of day. This time of day is not a good time for assassination. Please make an appointment and come back later. Daggerfall Market shopping list. Grocer, 3 blood oranges. Tailor, a crescent emblem cloak. And florist, black roses with thorns. Well, florist, grocer, and tailor. Let's go. Man, that dog got me into so much trouble. And where'd it go? It's vanished on me, blinking critter. Man, I hope that assassin didn't hurt
Hear
it.
ye, card sharps and collectors. Test your wits and courage in a
I'm not
brand
ready
new
to
card
learn
game.
cards yet.
Tales of Tribute.
Christopher Lamont.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall. I guarantee it.
Ah, well, I found this list. Do you have 3 blood oranges?
Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed.
Oh,
I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this.
I have a few other phrases to ask about.
I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go. I'm not involved in this. This sounds like something that Roy would want to know about.
Well, who's Roy?
Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend. I trust him. People I don't know, I don't trust. And I don't know you.
Oh, well, tell me more about what you do.
I sell the best fruits and vegetables in Daggerfall. Lots of people come by, I talk, and I listen. Then I talk to my friends, like Roy. As for other people, maybe they should decide what they're going to do, now that they know so much.
Wow, Snippy.
Roy was a good spy, and a good friend. I hope you can finish whatever it was he started.
Hey then. The florist.
Flower
flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps?
Oh gosh, no, not today. I found a body in the water near the mill wheel. He carried this list.
Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess.
What do you mean?
I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in.
And how did Roy become involved in all this?
With the note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
Talk to the tailor, and then I might have to have a chat with Beggar Matthew. The tailor is... I bothered him a little bit ago. Where was he? Is he over here? No, that's the guy with the crystal ball. That's the grocer. Oh.
My relief was supposed to be here hours ago. I'm supposed to be enjoying a nice hot bath right about now.
Okay. Clearly, she is not the tailor we're looking for. Alright, well, you know what? I suppose I could do with another 100 questions. Who's that? That's... No, not you. You. Maybe it's the tailor in the tailoring shop. Whoops. Man, if I can get assassinated because of some dog and a dead guy, I'm going to be not very happy with life. Well, obviously, because I'll be dead. Hey, Kareem.
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No one ever leaves my shop empty-handed.
Well, I'm looking for a cloak with a crescent emblem.
I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The crescent moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family, the rulers of Daggerfall.
And why would a dead man write that on a note?
Dead? Rugged fellow had a dog?
Uh-huh.
That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you. It's also a good way to get yourself killed.
Were you and Roy good friends?
I guess. I liked Roy. He watched out for the merchants around here. And in exchange, we helped Roy. I listened and let Roy know what people were saying. If we ever told him something important, Roy made sure the right people were informed.
Tell me more about him.
Roy was a good man, loyal to Daggerfall. People trusted him. Even that old dog loved him.
I discovered the meaning of all the items in the list, but where should I report it?
If a crime has been committed, talk to Captain Arison. It's his job to keep the city safe, so he's as good a choice as any. He's usually by the great stairs behind the Mages Guild. He likes to keep an eye on the approach to the castle.
Sure thing, thanks. Alrighty. Well, now we know who to talk to next. I am really tempted to go and gather all of these things. However, what I might do is I might be nice and actually just work on one quest at a time for the moment. Maybe we can do some of these... Oh, I know, it's going to kill me. ADHD. I need to look at all the things.
Here,
Alright,
card
fine.
sharps
How
and
many?
collectors, test your wits
I know,
and
I've got
courage
10.
in a brand new card game.
Look at that, I can
Tales
see
of
at least
Tribute.
10 here. Alright, Surin.
Hey there, you've got a hungry look. The eye of a real competitor. I can see it. Well, my friend, Tales of Tribute is the game for you.
And what is it exactly?
It's a game, of course. A card game, to be precise. Full of twists and thrills and canyon-deep strategy.
Oh, no.
I've been traveling around recruiting new players. It's been a lot of walking, but seeing the joy of new players makes it worth every step.
How do I play?
Ha! Hooked another one!
No.
If you want to learn the game, you should travel to Gonfalon Bay on High Isle and talk to my friend Bragas. You'll find him at the City Gaming Hall. He'll get you sorted. I wish you safe travels and good luck in the game.
Alrighty, I'll find Bragas in
You are
Gonfalon Bay.
going to have such a grand time. I can still remember my first win. Such a thrill. I'm actually on my way back to Gonfalon Bay myself, so I'll see you there.
And why do I have to go to Gonfalon Bay to play the game?
Well, there's a bit of selfishness there. Our tribute chapter, the Gonfalon chapter, needs some new blood. But we make it worth your while. We handle all the registration fees, membership dues, and so on. It's a win-win.
Alrighty, thank you, Soren. I know, we're gonna gather, I think what we might just gather our full load of stuff. Who are we looking for here? No, we're not talking to Druid Laurel. I know what she's about anyway.
This land better, I'd go find him myself. Blighted Fire Song.
I think we're ready for Fire Song yet. Let's talk to Captain Arison.
Welcome to Daggerfall. Move along.
I have information from Roy. Really? Do you mind? Sorry, Captain Arison, before we were rudely interrupted.
Welcome to Daggerfall.
I had information from Roy.
Where is he? Why did he send a stranger in his place?
Well, he's dead, and I found this note on his body.
Dead? Mara's hands. Let me look at that note.
Mm-hmm.
It's our code, all right. Someone who uses dark nature magic is planning to assassinate King Casimir.
Oh boy, but who's
behind this? I need to know more.
Well, I can get you more information.
Just don't try to play me for a fool.
Ugh, as if.
But with Roy dead, I don't seem to have much of a choice. Talk to Grenna Grakush at the Rosy Lion Inn. If Roy was onto something, she'll know what to do. Betray us and, well, she'll still know what to do.
Fine, I'll talk to Grenna. Ugh. Why is it everyone feels like they have to threaten you to do what you need to do? Alright, well, hopefully I don't get attacked again, although coming out this way... Yeah, there he is.
Your interference will not be tolerated.
Well, tolerate this then. Have a bird in the face. Ha ha ha. Birdie doesn't like you. I know, that's very childish of me. I'm terribly sorry, all of you serious people. Let's go talk to Beggar Matthew. Now what's the point of...
about us, poor Beg. Could you help me? I'm next. I know I'm going to be next.
Next for what?
Murder. My friends are already dead, but the Watch doesn't care. What's one less beggar? We're nothing to them. But if someone found the killer...
Fine. Where do I start looking?
Start in the Trade District alleys. That's where old Jian was murdered just yesterday. Maybe Lieutenant Dubois will give you a reward if you do his job for him.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. It's a terrible thing to be poor. You're invisible. No one cares.
I have some questions.
I'll tell you whatever I know.
Tell me more about the killings.
The Watch found old Jian last night. The night before, it was Ragged Ron. When one of us dies, they blame the cold or the plague. But Jian and Ron were cut up something horrible. Now they say it's a wolf.
A wolf?
Can you believe it? A wolf in the city? But that's what the Watch thinks. Who am I to say any different? Still, it feels more like murder than the work of a wild animal to me.
But why would someone kill beggars?
We're everywhere. We're easy prey. Some folks just don't like us. Take your pick. This killer isn't stopping, it's brutal. Sooner or later, it's gonna start killing a better class of citizen. Then the Watch will take action.
I hear you. Alrighty. Seeking a tenant. Alright, let's go down to this alley. It's kind of on the way to the Rosy Lion, isn't it? Maybe? Oh no, my map's going to be a mess. Alrighty. There's an alley this way. Ooh, hey. This man's spine was twisted several times before he died. The attacker must have been incredibly strong. Oh, well, that's depressing. Right, well, let's go find the next clue. Oh. Shiftless Gavin.
Get out of here. It'll kill you too.
Yeah, tell me what's going on.
It's a monster, I tell you. A monster. Prowls the alleys, shreds its victims with claws and fangs. It'll kill anyone that crosses its path. There's a dead man in the south alley, but he's no beggar. He's one of those Bloodthorn cultists.
Tell me more about the monster.
The beast prowls along the river's edge and hunts in the alleys. It doesn't eat what it kills. It just slaughters and leaves the corpses for the rats. It's the curse of Camlorn. I want no part of this evil.
The Curse of Camlorn?
Haven't you heard? Everyone's talking about it. The town of Camlorn's been taken over by an army of werewolves. Don't look at me like that. I heard Damien and Fabian talking about it.
Shiftless Gavin is scared shiftless, I tell you. Let's go investigate the river. I think I missed the mark. No, wait, there's a river. Maybe it's this river.
It was a monster. It tore out Guillaume's throat and disappeared into the river. It was hideous.
I don't think I'm going to have time to investigate. The beggar was savagely mauled. Woo! Funny that. Have a bird to the face. Thank you for the assist, Mr. Adventurer. Alright. I guess I better go and find Lieutenant Dubois. I swear, if I get attacked by another Bloodthorn cultist on the way, I'm going to be terribly upset. Where's that lieutenant hiding?
I've never seen the citizens so agitated. Even the beggars seem nervous these days.
Speaking of beggars, I need to talk to you about the back alley murders. It was a werewolf.
A werewolf killed those beggars? You're certain?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I shouldn't have ignored Matthew when he came to me. Take this as a reward, but say nothing. People are nervous enough as it is. I promise not to dismiss the concerns of the poor again.
Fair enough.
I learned a hard lesson. I won't turn away anyone who's in trouble again. Not on my watch. Not even a beggar.
Are you, willing to discuss the murders?
With you? Yes, of course. But please, keep your voice down. No need to alarm anyone unnecessarily.
Do you know about the Curse of Camlorn?
I'd say it were a lot of superstitious nonsense. Except the rumors keep coming. They say that werewolves have overrun Camlorn, north of here. With the way the Lion Guard has been acting, there's certainly something going on up that way.
Have you ever fought a werewolf?
Fight a werewolf? Never had the opportunity, and I hope it stays that way. A werewolf's bite carries the creature's curse. It can turn you into one of them. Or so I've heard it said.
Me too. Alright, we should probably go talk to Grenna. She's over there. That's Lyra's Titanborn. I should probably talk to her too. That's got a story. Oh my god, so many to talk to. We need to clear some of these markers off our thing. Alright. I'm going to assume... No, there we are.
Hear ye. Messengers from the Lion Guard have brought word that they have begun a quarantine of the city of Tamrain.
Oh no.
I saw smoke off toward Dellen's mill. Something terrible must have happened there.
I'm busy. Can't you see I'm drinking here?
Captain Harrison sent me. He doesn't care either.
Why are we talking?
Roy uncovered an assassination plot.
By Malakath. Roy stepped on a nest of snakes this time. One of the vipers is upstairs. He might know something. I'd confront him, but he knows me. Maybe a stranger like you can get him to talk.
Can try.
Eager. Reminds me of Roy. Go upstairs. Find Levesque and rattle his teeth, but don't kill him. We may need him later. Just don't mention me. I'm not an agent of the Crown. I'm just an orc enjoying her ale.
I'll do what I can. Now, before I do that, there's something I have forgotten to do. Yeah, I have no guild skills. That is seriously a mess. I need to go and find the Fighters Guild. I need to go and find the Mages Guild, because I found in questing there are 2 skills that are really useful to have. And they are Persuasion
Not much.
and the other one where you stand over someone.
Did you hear?
Let's see if we can do that. Fighters Guild.
Where's that help I was promised? I can't deal with this on my own.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is not the person I want to talk to, but anyway.
Vestige! You're the help the Skull King promised? Suddenly I feel a lot better about our chances. Still, this threat is bigger than King Yoren imagined.
What threat?
The Ice Reach Coven. Witches operating in secret right under the Skald King's ample nose. There's more going on than the usual Reach mischief, I'm sure of it.
She just said his king had a big nose.
I need to investigate, but I can't do it by myself.
And what do you need me to do?
Help me track down the Coven and figure out their ultimate plan. Between the 2 of us, we can cover more ground and determine the full extent of this threat.
Didn't I leave
as long
you?
As the magic provided by Yoren's wizards works as promised, that is.
I'll help you investigate the Coven. Where do we start?
Meet me in Stormhaven. The Skald King's scouts spotted members of the Coven near the lumber mill at the Bankarai border by the Weeping Giant. We'll start there. As for the magic, I'll tell you more about that when we're away from prying eyes.
How did you learn about the Ice Reach Coven?
King Yoren sent me to look into a sudden barrage of storms in the Sea of Ghosts. At least 2 ships sank beneath the freezing waves. The Ice Reach Coven was responsible. I uncovered evidence suggesting they're planning an attack on the mainland.
What kind of attack?
I'm not exactly sure. That's why we need to investigate. But if they have the ability to summon destructive storms on command, think of the damage they can inflict on towns and cities. Look, are you ready to go, or do you need time to prepare?
Before we go, tell me more about the magic Yoren's wizards provided.
Keep your voice down. Buildings have ears, especially guild halls. I'll give you all the details when we get where we're going. I chartered a wagon to take us there. Is there anything else you need to know before we head out?
Well, I'm not ready to go yet, so maybe.
It's been so long since I was in the field.
Hi.
Welcome to the Fighters Guild. You look like the capable sort. Have you come to answer the Guildmaster's challenge?
Challenge?
The Worthy Crusade of the Fighters Guild. Surely you've heard of it. We have a new Guildmaster and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk about it for a moment?
Oh, fine. Let's talk about the Fighters Guild.
Ha! I can tell we'll be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you?
What's this crusade you mentioned?
Our new Guildmaster is an Argonian named Sees All Colors. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their dark anchors. You might have seen them already. Enormous chains fall from the sky. Plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside.
And what do I get in return?
Excellent question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know when the council will come looking for more hands.
Oh, what happened to the old Guildmaster?
Guildmaster Yofnir passed away very suddenly.
Oh.
Always thought he'd die with a blade in his hand. Instead, he passed in his sleep, called to Sovngarde by his ancestors. We all miss him, but in short order, Colors has proven to be a very able leader.
We're not part of the Covenant military.
We only raise our blades in service to the Guild. We're neutral in the war between the 3 alliances. Some of us follow the Lion Banner and King Emmerich, of course. But every race, every creed, belongs under the Guildhall's roof.
All right. I'm ready to join the Fighters Guild.
Then let me welcome you as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra. You're in luck, too. Sees All Colors herself is here, upstairs. She often has tasks for new recruits. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Alrighty, sounds good. So basically what I want to do is when I looked up the order to play this game in, and we've already found one anomaly, is that it's the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, and the Cold Harbor quests.
Comrade, we have need of you. Will you fight by our side?
Thing. What did you have in mind?
The Guild has accepted an unusual contract.
Oh dear.
We've agreed to eradicate Daedric anchors when they drop from the sky. Wherever they appear, Molag Bal's minions soon follow.
And what would you have me do?
As we speak, 2 of my guardians investigate rumored anchor sites. Merrick and Aleph are the best the guild has to offer. Meet up with them outside of Daggerfall. You can proceed from there.
See it done.
I know you'll change the river's course, comrade. They're investigating the wilds nearby at Riverden Falls.
The contract you mentioned, who placed it?
A powerful benefactor. She hates that monsters can ruin the lives of everyday folk. Our benefactor has put gold behind her principles, and so we put our strength behind her cause.
And these Daedric anchors?
They are the tendrils of Cold Harbor, reaching into Nirn. The minions of Molag Bal erect dark shrines in his honor, landing sites for these horrors. The coin this contract brings is good, and in this time of trouble, we need a focus.
A focus?
Yes, I am new to my role as Guildmaster. The death of my mentor, Yofnir Iceblade, has been hard on the guild. He was well liked among the rank and file. I hope the river has carried his soul where it wanted to go.
Can you tell me more about Merrick?
He's a proud Redguard warrior, one of our best, and a follower of Stendar. Merrick's full title is Resolute Warhorn. He's sworn to fight the spawn of Oblivion wherever they touch Tamriel.
And Aleph?
Proof that the guild accepts all kinds. A Khajiit. She does as much damage with her wicked tongue as with her curved blade. Taciturn, rude sometimes, but a cunning fighter.
Rightio. I'm just going to explore her bookshelves, because bookshelves, right? Sorcery is not necromancy. Oh boy. Let's have a quick scoot through here, see what we can find, skill line wise. Very quick scoot. We are not stealing from the Fighters Guild. Do we look insane to you? Crazy I might be, but crazy I ain't. Unlike him, he looks like a special kind of crazy. There we go. Exile. Cold Harbor calls. Nim obeys. Nim, I wouldn't be going to Cold Harbor if I were you. That's not a good place to be. Alright. So now we've got our Fighters Guild quest line. We also want to go find our Mages Guild quest line. There they are, over there. Let's go find them. So they're pretty important because you get 2 good skills passives.
The lattice clockwise.
Oh my god, who's yelling at me?
Explosion.
Oh, do I dare? Namark?
Welcome to the Mages Guild. Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, I'd like to know more about the guild.
Ah, good. We're always on the lookout for new members. We're lore keepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Perhaps you'd like to join.
Oh, let's talk about the Mages Guild.
Always a pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased.
What can you tell me about the Mages Guild?
We're book hunters, of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel.
Oh, man.
The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes.
And what do I get in return?
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
You mentioned this Guildmaster.
Vanus Galarian, one of the founding members of this august body. Still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members such as Tellinger the Artificer to ensure our future success.
You're not affiliated with the Daggerfall Covenant?
We're neutral in the war between the 3 alliances. While many of us in Daggerfall follow the Lion Banner, when we're on guild business, we kneel to no king or queen. That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls.
Ready to join?
Excellent! Allow me to welcome you as a student of the guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velast, our mistress of Incunabula. She's at the back of the hall and often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
Alrighty, that looks good. So we've gained another skill line or whatever it is. Alright, we're just going to zip very quickly through these books. There are a lot of them. If I read them all out to you, you'd be very annoyed at me. I know, I can't help it. I have to read some of them. We've seen this one before. Now I know who's responsible for all those duplicates we keep coming across. Actually, have I been in here? I think I have been in here. It's all looking very familiar.
Yes, that's just
Velast.
Well met, Adept. I believe I may have a task for you.
What can I do for you?
New members of the Lifeblood of the Mages Guild, especially for retrieval missions. I've received word about a possible store of ancient knowledge in a ruin nearby. I'd like you to retrieve it for me.
Oh, where is it?
Along the coast to the north lies the Iliad ruin known as Silum. If you please, investigate the ruin and bring back any interesting books you can find.
I'll return as soon as I can.
The ruins of Silum are a dark and dangerous place. Tread carefully, Adept.
What's in these books?
I don't know. It's always a delicious mystery cracking open a book for the first time. They could be anything from ancient recipes for stew to high arcana, even racy journals penned by elven poets.
And how did you learn about them?
We have ears everywhere, Adept. An intelligence report fell into my hands that mentioned these tomes.
I thought the guild was neutral in the war.
We are neutral in the war for Cyrodiil, and proud of it. That doesn't mean we don't take an interest when the Ring of Daggers notices something.
The Ring of Daggers?
The intelligence arm of the Daggerfall Covenant. They enforce economic and political issues for King Emmerich. My understanding is that the leader, a woman named Copper, got the position when she called in some kind of marker from His Majesty.
And what's your role in the Mages Guild?
I am the master of Incunabula, the keeper of tomes. I've come here to inspect the local Arcaneum, the guild's library. I've dedicated my life to expanding our guild's knowledge. Standards must be kept.
Stand. Alrighty, so now we have an absolute ton of missions. 14. Okay, so not as much of a ton as we could have. But the reason I wanted those two was because we now have guild. So we want to unlock Intimidating Presence and Persuasive before we go too much further. And I guess the best way to do that is probably to get a few more skill points, which means I should probably, you know, level up my character and go find some more shards. We need 1 level up and 1 sky shard. I don't think I want to go down this way. No, that doesn't lead to anywhere too exciting. Alright, find Merrick and Aleph. Okay, Alchemist Writ. Anchors from the Harbour. Blacksmith Writ. Blood and Crescent Moon. Clothier and Chanter. Invitation to Ossinium. Long Lost Lore. Provisioners. Tales of Tribute. The Harborage is where we want to go. Well, let's go do the Harborage, seeing as that's the Cold Harbour quest line, and that's going to put a few of our other quests into perspective, hopefully. We also want to go find some of these lost ruins. Possibly not until we level up a little bit, but we'll see. Alrighty. There's 1 sky shard. We found that one already, so we're going to keep an eye out for more. That looks like a way shrine. We might grab that. No, not really. Let's unlock this way shrine. I can hear my poor little character breathing hard. We'll give her time to get her stamina back. That looks like a daily quest. I'm not sure what that's doing all the way out here. We might go check that out in a minute. Baleborn Rock. Alright, what was this? There we go, what is that? Slayer's Note. I don't think I've noticed that before. Usually a blue arrow is a daily quest, but I'm not aware of this one. The parasites have risen in western Skyrim. Those with a stout constitution and sharp blade. Come, join me in the hunt. Oh, I know what that's about. That's about the event that's currently on. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Not with this character. Level 12, my goodness. Do I look suicidal to you? We're going to go find the Harborage, which, if I recall correctly, is lurking up around this corner. Fishing! We should do some of that too. Oh, so much to do in this game. Like most of the games I play, it has a layer of complexity. We still haven't gone to talk to Rhea either. I'm looking for the main quest. We might actually go and have a look at what this this other event is about, but I would be happier to let it go. Right. Like I said, it should be over this way. Around the corner, near a broken handcart. There we go, one broken. Okay, it's not a handcart, but you know, it's broken. Harborage is a solo dungeon too, so you're going to have to do it on your own. Once the Prophet was a man of vigour and strength, some harrowing experience has aged and diminished him, leaving him blind and almost feeble. Don't let that fool you. He gets you into plenty of trouble.
I hear. Welcome to the Harborage vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
How did you find it?
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
When you first appeared to me in Cold Harbour, you spoke of my destiny.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past.
A history lesson?
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment.
Very well.
Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
And on that note, guys, I'm going to leave you. We will continue this next episode. So if you enjoyed it, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And I will check you later. Take care out there.